I guess it's just us.
It's okay.
It looks like.
So, what's
That's
everybody up to? We got 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people's here.
4.
I don't know where everybody is. We got another show going?
I don't know.
Good deal. It's no big deal. We'll hang out and have a good time, and whatever we need to do, we'll do. And everybody comes, they'll get here. We are live, right?
Yeah,
we're
you're
live.
live.
Yeah, we're live.
I looked on my phone. It's Friday. No Rules Friday. Hey, that'd be a good
Yes.
thing to do. No Rules Friday.
No Rules Friday. I'm excited to be here. I can tell you that.
Me too. It's good to see you guys all again.
Yes.
Man, it seems like it's been like a year since we all seen each other.
I
Yep.
know, right?
We went out there and looked.
Fun.
You know what?
I said, well, this is fun.
Oh yeah. We went out there and
my
loaded the
God.
truck.
Well, if we didn't know there wasn't going to be anybody here, we could have just stayed backstage and finished our conversations.
Yeah.
There's nursing our travel bug.
Ah, finally.
I just saw your notification go out.
Oh, Reliable Bill is here.
Yeah, your notification just went out, so it's a little bit behind. So
Oh,
you'll be popping in here.
Yeah.
That's what you get for scheduling so late, Gary.
I
Santa
planned on
Crab. Here they come.
Yep.
Because they didn't know you were coming on.
Even though we did
30
say
minutes.
yesterday there would be a show today.
Yeah.
But, you know.
So yeah. So hey
We don't
everybody that's
expect
coming
Bill
in.
to pay attention, so you know.
There comes Undercover Thrifty Angela. Aloha. I don't know how to pronounce
Conk.
that.
Conk,
Conk.
aloha, conk.
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 That's so out of my realm. Shanna Craft
Right.
is here.
I'm gonna conk you on the head.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's a southern term.
No.
I'm going to conk you out.
We don't use sticks in the South, Jerry.
James Cagney is in.
Well, I was actually looking out my window this morning thinking I thought I might have seen Jerry Holly, but didn't see Jerry Holly out my window this morning.
You're so
Well-
close too.
We're so close.
Hey, Roy and Becky, Texas Family Camping.
So we're on a roll. This is the first time in forever we've had 2 shows 2 days in a row. But
Yeah, I think we need a raise.
we're going to get back to a regular routine here in a few days.
I'm waiting for our Christmas bonus, aren't you guys?
That was
Yes.
What do you mean Christmas bonus? Y'all got that at the company picnic the other day.
That was a
That was
few
your
months
Christmas
back.
bonus. The company
That
picnic.
was the yearly bonus. That wasn't the Christmas bonus.
All we got was hot dogs.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I didn't taste any difference in the slot dog.
No.
I did not taste any difference in the slot dog.
Did you put chili?
They were
and stuff on
good,
it?
but they're just as good as any other hot dog cooked on a grill.
Oh, Felix.
Felix. You've never been rolled up on this show before, but I can see a write up coming. Jerry Holly's over HR. I can see you getting a write up over that.
It was a curly dog, Roy. We didn't use
It was.
No.
It was, yeah,
Jerry,
it was.
Jerry wouldn't do that.
Texas Family Camping, shots fired.
Speaking of that, evidently some people were getting some deer this morning because I was hearing some gunshots pretty close. So,
Oh, yeah?
you know, it's deer hunting season.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a curly dog, Roy and Becky. It was a curly dog she's talking about.
Yeah.
He said slot dog, but she meant curly dog.
Oh, yeah. They're same thing to me.
Well, if we had smoked them, they would have. You could have tasted the difference because that smoke would have went up in it. But cooking them on the Blackstone, there is a little bit of a difference. But
So
not
I
as
got
much.
the cheaply made curly dog. I didn't even get the good one.
and get
I
the good
see.
one.
I see how it is.
That's a 5-year
I'm
bonus. That's not
Just
a
like
1-year
every
bonus.
other company, when they give you a special barbecue or bonus, they chintz out. That's
I'm
exactly
just
what it is.
glad they weren't the red hot dogs because I don't know if I would have
Hey,
wanted to
y'all would have
try a
got red hot
dog.
dogs if it hadn't been for Tammy. Let me just say, Tammy felt sorry for y'all.
I would
did.
eat-
Yeah.
I would
Those
eat
red
any
hot
color
dogs
hot
aren't
dog.
even beef.
I
Those
would have
red
ate it. It
hot
wouldn't
dogs
bother
are
me.
mystery meat. I don't like mystery meat. I like beef hot dogs.
Oh Lord.
And there's some traveler says, sounds like a cheap arse bonus. Hey, you know, Gary.
Man. So, Jerry, have you made all your repairs, or do I need to talk about that?
It's an ongoing situation.
Good deal.
I'm not sure it's repairs or user error.
It's
Yeah,
user
operator
error.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
finding
Jerry,
out a lot of user error going on.
have you made your announcement, Jerry, or are you
No.
like waiting, or
Oh, I'm not waiting. I just would like to be able to know how to show people that things work. Instead of going, wait a minute. I'm still trying to figure out light switches.
He can't
For
even
some
do
reason-
a how-to video because he don't know how to.
right?
For some reason,
Yeah.
what I don't understand is, and y'all find out about what we're talking about whenever Jerry gets ready to tell y'all, but what is so funny about this whole deal is
Yeah.
I've been so busy, and they can tell you I hardly respond to texts because if I stop to do a text, Dad hollers he needs me to get him something else or whatever, and it's just a big deal. So I don't do a lot of texting when me and Dad's working, and so I start getting these texts that Nettie's sending to Jerry about certain things, and I'm thinking in the back of my mind, Nettie knows Jerry. What is she thinking? Like, is Nettie
Oh,
going
crap,
full
my
time
goodness.
working for the Jerry Holly show? Because it's going to take somebody, I could not do it. I've been around some of these things, and I'd have to have a class. I'm just saying.
Oh, trust me, that's what I need to do is pay someone about 2 hours to come out and show me
That's
stuff.
why I told you to come and see us.
Anyway, y'all have to stay tuned to Jerry Holly. We've teased y'all enough, but
Yeah.
y'all have to stay tuned.
Everybody's
with Jerry Holly.
probably like, "What on earth are they talking about?" Because they have
Right here.
Mm.
Oh, I thought I had a picture. I was just going to share it with you, but I got to
Oh,
find
you
it.
don't have to do that.
No, that's fine. I don't care. I've been letting everybody know on email.
You need
I
one that
wish.
says number one.
I wish I could reach through the screen and just
Slap me.
Put it
Not
under his
you.
nose like this.
Gary. What?
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't pick your nose on the screen, Billy. With those hands, that'd be a 3-finger pick.
Yeah, just about.
We got Ava. Ava Potterfield is in here. Hello, Ava.
Hey guys, we got 17 in the house. Pretty good, pretty good. We there's Purple Q.
Purple two.
Is Jerry trying to find his picture?
yeah.
I know Felix has it.
I have it.
You can.
Well, I thought I emailed it to myself so I could pull it up here and show you guys.
You want me to email it to yourself?
Yeah, could you email it to me?
You need somebody to email that picture right back to you there?
Well, I thought I sent it in text, but I thought I also sent it to you guys in email. Did I or not? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a
get
minute. We're on to something here. Okay.
Wait,
Share
let me show
screen.
you let me show y'all the picture.
I
that
emailed
we
it to
get.
you just in case.
Let me show
There.
y'all the picture that we all get in a group text the other day. Wait a minute, I gotta show you Jerry's first.
There it
That
is.
Yay!
is Jerry's new rig.
And the only thing I figured out so far is how to open the front door.
Only thing you figured out is what?
How to open the front door.
So let me
There's
just
the
say
back of
that.
it. It's called the Black Pearl. That's his
Oh.
name.
Now that's a Navigator. Who makes that?
The Holiday Rambler.
Holiday.
Holiday Rambler. Ooh, that's a
There it
beauty.
is, getting his first bath.
Man.
That's awesome.
It's beautiful.
I love the colors. I love the black wheels.
I do too. As soon as I pulled up, before I even went inside, the color really pops.
He was
I love
drooling. He had to wipe his mouth off.
Shannon wants to know how many dogs you have now.
None, but
You got plenty of room for some.
oh, I know, but there. I thought, see, I'm smarter than you think I am. Look at that. But yeah, it's nice. It's
I
nice.
want to show y'all the picture we get. Like, hang on, I lost the
Susan
picture.
wants to know what year and where did you get it, Jerry Holly?
It's a 2000. Well, it's funny because it's a 2004. Some of the paperwork says 2004. Some of the paperwork says 2003. So I don't know if the chassis was a 2003 and then they completed the build in 2004 or what. I'm still trying to figure that out, but it says both.
So Jerry went MIA, immediately taking possession of this thing. Like, people were worried about old Jerry. And
Yeah.
all Jerry sent was this. I get that text, and immediately I have to stop what I'm doing and read the backstory. Because I don't know what's going on because I've been busy.
Yeah, that whole thing was surrounding the fact that Jerry took a shower in his new rig. And there was mention of photo or video that he should have done. And I'm like, no. So
Yeah.
But that's a good looking rig, my friend.
Oh, yeah,
It's a tag axle, so now he is the one that is like 100 foot. I'm like 80.
Hey, one good thing though, Nettie, I found out this morning my Chevy truck can be flat towed.
Can it?
Yes, I relied on the sales guy, but I called the service manager. He said, "Oh yeah, you just do this, this, and this, and you can flat tow." So
yeah, and you can, there's actually you can look it up as well.
Yeah,
vehicles
I
that
did.
can be flat tow, and it's going to be, and they're just to make sure they're right, you know.
Yeah. He
good.
went through and
What size,
slow momentum.
what size motor does that big rig have in it?
500 Cummins.
500.
Have you showed it to slow mo yet?
Yeah, I sent him some pictures of it. Told him I need a bigger
And
spot the next
Gary,
time I come down.
If you didn't know, Gary, it is all electric, no propane.
That's pretty cool. Oh, you know what I'm gonna like? Y'all say it had an onboard on-end generator?
share it again, Jerry. Artist on the road missed it. She just got here. She wants to see the picture.
All right, hang on. I gotta
So
get back
those
to it.
just coming in. Jerry Holly got a new rig.
And New Horizons wants to know how long it is.
Well, I don't know New Horizon that well. I haven't met her yet, but the RV's 40 foot long.
Well, I mean, I thought that was a bit personal, but you know. She asked.
Jerry,
To catch what's said in the
you're
chat.
bad, Jerry.
I'm just.
Yeah, it's 40. It's 40 foot. It's the same length as Mel and Nettie, so no bigger than that.
Really? Man, it looks
Yeah.
bigger. It must be them extra wheels.
I think it's just because it has that tag axle on it.
Yeah.
Which that tag axle, because I can pull that tag axle up and not drive on those back two tires.
And
if
that's
I want.
weird. I've never seen that.
That's
You
what
can
dump trucks are made.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, dump trucks, you pull up the front axle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Casey said that's personal.
Four
Wanting to know that.
miles per gallon. 4 miles per gallon is what New.
No.
Turn it off, Jerry.
Oh, actually, it gets 14 miles to the gallon.
Oh, there you go, Susan. 14 miles. She wasn't off
You
by
know
that.
what, Jerry? Mel
Yeah,
said he
we
would
told
have
him
gave you
that too,
ours.
and I think he's gonna do one at some point, right, Jerry? A walkthrough tour video.
Yeah. If I can ever get down there before dark, hopefully tomorrow I can get that video put out.
Jerry,
just been
Mel
a big
said he
in there.
would have gave you ours, and we would have bought this one.
Well,
No, it's pretty cool.
I should have just took the weekend and came down there and have Mel go over with me for 2 days. Maybe I'll be able to turn on some lights.
So
Well,
did
you still can. We're
did
here
you
for a
leave-
while.
Did you leave your Class C with the people where you bought this?
No, I still have it too. I gotta put it up for sale now.
I know, but how did you get both of them home?
No, I drove my truck out there and I took 2 mechanics with me out there plus my daughter when we went to
Okay.
look at this thing because I wanted it since it's an individual. I took a diesel mechanic and then I took a guy that's familiar with all the hydraulics and stuff like that. Which this one air levels with airbags. It don't have stabilizer jacks. It does it all with airbags. That's how you do it. So they crawled. We was out there for 3 hours. They crawled under it, over it, on top of it, and told me it was a good deal. So, and then I handed my checkbook to my daughter and said, "I can't write this check. You're gonna have to do it." I signed it and handed her a checkbook. I said, "I don't even want to see it."
Oh wow! Wait
No.
till you go buy the tag for it there, Betty.
It's actually being tagged in Montana. I started me an LLC in Montana. So
I
it's
got
actually
you.
being tagged in Montana, which is a lot cheaper.
I got you. There you go, Jerry Holly. Got people working for you, doing some smart things there.
Oh yeah, I need a finder's fee. I want you to come over
Yes,
here.
you do. Yeah, Mel, and it's funny because I'd went out on Saturday, or was it? Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
To 6 miles from where this RV was, they had an auction that they had an RV that was included in the auction. So I drug everybody out there on Saturday, and we went over this RV, and I said, it wasn't what I wanted, but it would have been, and it wasn't what they advertised. They forgot to take a picture of the rear driver's corner panel that he backed into something, and it was just not very well maintained inside. It was not very nice inside. It would have took a lot of work to get it back up to speed. And I thought, well, if you could get it in an auction for a decent price, you could put some money into it. But it went for more than this one sold for. Well, Nettie sent me this picture.
Right?
Yeah, this is all electric.
No
All
propane.
electric.
And it does have a 10,000 kW generator there on the nose, right there on the nose, and it's on an electric slide, so you just pull it out, so it's real easy to service.
Mm-hmm.
And you run the generator; it's very quiet. You can be inside having a normal conversation. Can't even really hardly hear the generator run. But yeah, it's I like it. I like it. I just got to figure it out, but I'm getting it.
And
One
he
step
already
at a time.
jacked it up too in
Yep.
a parking spot. It's like
It said I took it down to our local lake here, and been down there. Well, last night was the second night I slept in it. Man, it's like Melon. It's got opposing slides. So that one that's right there behind me, that's got the navigator, and then right on the other side, the other one slides out. It is huge inside. So yeah, I'll do a video and get it out for you guys. But so far so good. I'm real happy with it. So, and I've got the heat working. I got the air conditioning working. I got all the important stuff. I'm just trying to figure out how to get the dash heat to work. And everybody's telling me there's a valve I got to find back on the engine or the radiator to turn from summer to winter. And
It's like our school buses. That's the way they're made.
Yeah. So Jerry, you need to come over here for the weekend, and then go back home, and we can check out.
Are you going to be there? You going to be there?
We're going to be here probably a week or two because we're getting our rig worked on. We're going to be here through Thanksgiving.
Well, I'll probably do that because you're only 3 hours. It's only 3 hours down there. If I take a couple of days off.
I can't wait till Jerry starts using this ride and we get to see all the adventures.
Yeah. Well, that's like I said, I decided not to buy a house. This is my new home, so hopefully I can get it all figured out before I go full time in it and retire and go full time. And surely I will, with the help of Mel, I'm sure.
And there's always a lot to learn. Even us, we've been in ours for 2 years, I want to say, because we had other rigs before, and we're still learning. So you learn as you go.
How's it drive?
Oh, it drives like a dream. I mean, it really does. For about the first, this was where I bought it, was about an hour away from the house, and you get right on I-70. And when I got on I-70 for about the first 20 miles, it was like white knuckles. And then by the time I got to my house, it was just like I guess driving a fire truck. I mean, just it's not much bigger than our ladder truck, but it just looks different.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be a little bit more stable with that.
Yeah.
Them tandem axles on the back.
And you
Yeah,
just got to get used to being in front of the wheels. That's where I'm having a hard time. Yeah.
That's the way most of our trucks are. So I don't have no problem with that. Yeah, I'm used to I was telling my son-in-law about you being nervous when Mel gets out over a ditch.
Yeah, he went over the ditch because he missed a turn, so he went to make the turn. And I'm in the ditch on my side, but he wasn't, so I was screaming thinking we're going to go in it, but we were fine. He's like, I got this, don't worry. But in my view, I could see the ditch because I was over it, but the wheels were behind it.
Well, I was going to let my...
Did these people buy it new?
He's a second owner.
I got you.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the third?
I'm the third owner of it, yeah.
You're the third owner of ours as well.
Is it? And I was going to have my grandkids name it for me, but they like Black Pearl, so they're just going to leave it as Black Pearl.
It's beautiful.
So now I'm going to start putting my stickers on. I'm going to put my stickers back here somewhere.
So
I just got to figure out a place to get them.
Wasn't the black
Jerry?
Wasn't the Black Pearl from Pirates of the Caribbean? And
yeah, I think so.
Even with that that font of that sticker, isn't that?
Yeah, it looks like that, right?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Somebody must have been a Pirates of the Caribbean fan.
Texas Family Champions, they changed your name to Captain Jack Sparrow.
Captain Jerry Sparrow.
Oh, Captain Jerry Sparrow.
Yeah.
But you see that? See that clearance light right there?
Yeah.
First time I was backing into my house, a tree limb took that out, so I had to replace that already.
It's all right. Good. You're learning.
How did it get that under that ladder?
It went right in between. There was one tree limb, a little small limb. It came right between that ladder, and about the time I saw it on the rearview camera, I stopped, but it just broke the lens and kind of cracked the light, so I had to replace that one little light. But it went right between the ladder, didn't do any damage to the coach or the ladder. So just got the light.
Where are you at there getting it washed? Is that
we have a truck wash. It's probably about 6-7 miles down the street from me. So I took it down there and had them give it a good bath.
Wonder what it costs to get that bad boy waxed.
I don't know. I think I want to do that myself. I enjoy doing that.
Yeah, Mel does that too because you need to get wax, protect it.
If I ordered one, that would be a strong contender for color. I love the stripes and I
think the black, it'll be hot in the summer, but I think it's worth it. It does have a white top on it. The whole top of it's white. So that'll help out some. But, when I wasn't looking for, I was kind of trying to stay away from the tandem axle. But with this being the tag axle where I can actually pull it up if I don't need it, but it's only a single tire, so you got duals and then you got a single. So there's 6 tires in the back. Now I'll have to get a small loan when I have to replace the tires. But hopefully, he just replaced the steer tires. He showed me the receipt. He just had them replaced in August, and the rear tires are only 1.5 years old. So I think I should be able to get 3 or 4 years out of them at least. I can save up enough money to replace tires by then, hopefully.
Yeah.
I have to start your tire line.
Tire savings. Yeah.
Right. Now we got 400 horses. He's got 500 horses, so he's the top dog in this group now.
I tell you, I said that. I don't know if you guys are familiar. I know Felix is. Well, I-70, but it's pretty hilly coming out of Oak Grove. I got that on the highway and set it on 65, You didn't even know when you was pulling the heel, and then kick into another gear or anything. It just cruised right up the hills. So it's fun. I'm learning, but give me another month. I'll have it figured out.
You need to put you like a ram bar on the front of that thing. That way, when you're going down the interstates, people getting in front of you, just ram them right off the road.
Yeah.
Get out of my way.
Yeah.
So now you got to carry your truck and buy you a tow system.
Yeah, I'm going to get the Blue Ox tow system now that I know I can tow my truck with it. And I was thinking I was going to have to sell my new truck and try to find something that's towable, because the sales guy that I bought it from said, "Oh, you can't tow these Chevy pickups," which don't make no sense to me, because the Equinox I just sold you could tow fine. So I called the service manager up at the Chevrolet place, and I said, "Man, can you not flat tow these Chevy trucks?" He goes, "Oh yeah, this is a sequence you got to do. Start it, put it in too high, put your parking brake on, hit too high 6 times, and it's towable." So I'm kind of glad I don't have to sell my truck. So but that'll put me about 58 foot long when I'm towing.
But I tell you what, Jerry, a black truck like Gary's will look beautiful behind it versus white.
It's going to be a white one. Until I get to where I'm going, I'm sure I'll throw up enough dirt, it'll look black.
Well, if you want, I can come up there and spray paint it for you.
Yeah, I can get some rattle canes.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. But yeah, so far so good.
Congratulations.
Like this awning above the front porch here, I have no idea how to make that come out yet. I've got this awning. This awning works fine. I got it figured out. Can't find a button for this one. I know it's got one because he did it when he was showing me. But he did it without showing me where the button was. So that's something I still got to figure out. But
yeah,
it does have I'll tell you one thing, it has the Viper security alarm on it. So when you hit the lock button, all your cargo things lock and your door locks and sets an alarm. And if you go to put a slide in when it gets windy and you don't turn the alarm off, it'll set it off.
Oh, wow.
At 2 o'clock in the morning at a campground.
That would have been YouTube Gold, Jerry. Where's the camera?
Yeah. You had to try to run around and find the remote at 2 o'clock in the morning so you can shut the alarm
but he
off.
probably wouldn't have been dressed, Gary, and we wouldn't have wanted to see that. Running around
in the shower.
But I tell you one thing I do like about it. The shower door is big enough that I don't have to soap up before I squeeze in it. And you can actually take a shower without doing this, And
you got Aqua Hot, which is hot water on demand, which is nice.
I got that figured out. Yeah, we got that figured out. So you don't have to worry about that.
Tankless
turn the faucet.
hot water.
I'm thinking, Jerry, from just our short conversation, I'm thinking you need to take the rest of the day off and head to where Mel and Eddie is and just call it a weekend and get into Class A Coach Living 101.
Yeah. Well, I got all the kids are coming down. All the kids are
Mm-hmm.
coming down tomorrow, but I may head out Sunday morning and just take a couple of days off since they're so close. I mean,
yeah, well, you got somebody there that knows how to help you. That's worth its weight in gold right there.
I was on the phone with Ned the other night because this middle belly compartment right here has a full body slide in it. I mean, the whole slide comes out.
Tell Felix that full body.
Well, you could hide like 9 or 10 bodies in here before you had to dump them. But
the whole crew can go in there. The whole crew.
I got the whole slide pulled out
from the basement of Jerry Holly's rig.
I pulled the slide out, then it wouldn't go back in.
Oh no!
I'm on the phone with Mel. Mel, help me!
So now, since you're telling all these fail stories,
yeah.
So the other night you didn't make it to your live stream, and I'm sure a lot of people would be curious to know why.
Because I couldn't figure out how to get electricity to it.
Oh man, major meltdown. I caught part of it.
Yeah, well, I backed it in, plugged it up just like you would your class. I mean, just like my Class C. And usually on my Class C, when you plug it up, it takes about 30 seconds and then it converts over. You got full coach power. You don't have to worry about it. No, not with this one. I was blowing breakers and
And you did. It went,
sparks were flying and finally about, I don't know what time was it, 9:30. I said,
forget it.
I'm done with it. There's going to be a for sale sign put on it.
He was.
I locked it up. I turned all the batteries off. I locked it up. I got my truck and I went home. Left it
Yeah.
at the campground. Said tomorrow there's going to be a for sale sign on it. Get back the next morning when you're nice and calm and it's not 10 o'clock at night. Go through the whole steps of setting it up again. Boom, popped right on.
What
Yeah,
did
what
you
he
do
didn't
wrong?
say is if the
I don't know. I
pedestal-
think it was too late. I think
the
it was too
pedestal
late at night.
popped, though. You blew something because it popped when you went to plug it in. So it
Mhm.
probably reset itself, is what we were thinking. Because he turned on the generator, make sure everything was working. Like the rig was fine. It worked fine on the generator.
So,
So it had to have been the RV part.
I'm
Neil
going to
Rogers got it.
Susan. Susan says every time
Yeah.
you do something, Jerry, you need to make a video of it.
He
Yeah.
needs to,
Oh,
he
you
needs to
went-
have
You wouldn't want a video.
cam on his head, and he can be doing videoing.
Exactly.
Nettie was getting the audio version of it, and it wouldn't have been a very good video. Because I was,
version, I'm assuming.
it wasn't pleasant.
Yeah.
So I
I
called
told
the guy I bought it from at 9:39. I said, "This piece of I can't plug it in. I plug it in 50 amp and it sparked and blew the breaker, the pedestal." He goes, "Well, I never used the 50 amp. I just used the 30 amp because I never had 50 amp service because they motocross race. That's why he had it, him and his son motocross race." He goes, "Any place we went to, I was either off generator or just 30 amp." And I said, "Well, okay, I'll plug in the 30 amp." So I got Nettie on the phone. I said, "I'll just plug in the 30 amp, make sure it works." So I opened the compartment with the 30 amp, and there's a cord about this long. And he didn't leave me the extension cord to go from the pedestal to the unit. So after a few other choice words, I threw everything back in it and I slammed the doors and turned the batteries off and said, "It's 10:30 at night." And I had my two granddaughters, my daughter, my son-in-law. I said, "I am done. Thing is going to be sold tomorrow. I'm going to stop payment on the check, take this thing back to him."
Yeah. He was really upset. He didn't sleep that night. He
No.
was up all night worrying about it.
So I got
It's
So are
okay.
you going to get you a cord for the 30 amp?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Because,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
there's going to be places you go that won't have the 50. So
Yeah, I know. I got to get a,
cord.
probably a 50-foot cord for that. But yeah, I opened it up and he said it was on a cord reel. Well, the back one is. The front one's only comes out of the inverter about that far, literally.
Wow.
Now you couldn't even get parked close enough to the pedestal to plug it in. And it's
Yeah,
like,
but you know what's weird is it's got two separate cords. And what we're used to is we add a dog bone onto ours, and then you
Yeah.
can plug it into 30. Well, he's got two separate areas. So all
Yeah.
he really needs is a dog bone.
I never even thought about that. Yeah.
You just need a dog bone.
Somebody throw me a bone.
And don't you have
Yeah,
a
I
dog
never
bone?
thought about that. Well, I got one for that 30 amp, but it goes from 30 amp to 110.
Yeah,
But
so
you
you
know.
need the dog bone. That's what we have on ours. We have a dog bone that you need to get just for your 50 cord to 30.
Yep. I never even thought about doing it that way instead of buying a cord for the 30, just reduce it down.
Yeah, because then you use your longer cord.
It's fun.
You'll get
Right.
it.
No, it's last 2 nights. I've had a really good time. Last night I sat out and had me a campfire. Didn't worry about it. Didn't mess with it much because now I got to label all the switches. Try to turn the
Yeah,
lights on
that's
in
what
there. It's
Mel
like
had to do too.
Man, to try to turn the lights on the thing takes me 5 minutes. Oh, that's not the right switch. That's not the right switch.
Yeah, you gotta label it.
But it does. I did get my YouTube TV hooked up to my TV, so I was very proud of that. I did that all by myself.
Yeah.
So I've got TV in there. Watched the Thursday night football game. So yeah,
It does plug into 50 amp, Susan. He just wants to use 30 if he needs to.
Well, I
because
think maybe she's asking why it wasn't working.
Because
Right.
it popped the breaker or something.
Right. It
I'm
could have been the actual campground.
No, because it popped when he plugged it in.
Yeah, but it could have been the actual campground pedestal that was
Yeah.
the issue.
it could have been
We had
because
that problem, and we run 110, and we were at a campground, a state park campground, that the pedestal just did not have enough juice coming through it, and
Yeah.
it was screwing all our stuff up. You know, we don't have that much stuff. It was a mess. So
Yeah, I think it was a.
very
I actually think it was
that
a
just
part.
that pedestal at that campground just isn't pushing what it needs to push to
Yeah.
run 50 amp. Or there's too many other people pulling juice and there just wasn't enough for you too. You know,
well, you know, I noticed they got some construction equipment out at the campground across from me, digging some holes. So I'm just kind of wondering if they didn't have an issue with the electric that night.
that's very possible.
Because when I got up the next morning, right at the crack of dawn, 6 o'clock, drove back down there and went through the whole steps, just completely unplugged everything, went through the whole steps, plugged it in, flipped the breaker,
Yeah.
walked inside, and everything was working. So
Now, Jerry, he did use a surge protector. They're talking
Yeah.
about that in the chat.
yeah,
So
and
he
I
put
had
it
that
down
on there.
here.
So yeah, it just as
But
soon
it's
as
still
I flipped the breaker, as soon as I plugged it all in, and it said I had good power on my protector. So I plugged my unit. I shut the breaker back off, plugged my unit in. So when I flipped the breaker back on, is when it popped. So
So
I don't know. I'm going to use my Christmas bonus from Gary to buy some stuff from it. So if you
Okay.
could go ahead and get that in the mail, I appreciate it.
Thanks, Linda R. We missed all.
So
you guys.
basically, you're saying you're just not going to buy anything.
That's pretty much, yeah. That's what I'm saying. But
So our Epic said make sure you have a good surge protector like the Power Watchdog that I
Well,
thought I was getting since it come to my house with my name on it. Just saying. That
The
nobody
Power-
told me about.
I don't know. I bought it from the Olathe RV dealer because it didn't have one with it. So before I went down there, I stopped there and bought that. So it's from the RV dealer, and they seen what I had. So I'm assuming it's a good one. It was $100 and something for the darn thing.
Oh, yeah.
$180 something. So I hope it works. But everything's working now.
Do you see
It's
what
fun.
Texas Family Camping said? A surge protector is one thing, but the Hughes will do the boost. So if the pedestal is serving up something low, it will boost it. So
What's the name of it?
Hughes, Hughes. That's pretty interesting.
I'm gonna write that down. May have to buy another one. Take that one back or something.
Yeah, take it back.
But that's it. That's the rig. So we'll get back to Gary's show now. Enough about me.
No, you are part of the show. You're the unofficial co-host.
It's okay,
Oh.
Jerry. You're more
And-
interesting than Gary.
You're more
That-
big time than I am. You're the
I
one
got-
who's coach.
I noticed I got one headlight out, so I got to. It works on the bright side, but it don't work on the dim. So I got to replace one headlight.
So your rig cost more than my home. I'm just
No.
saying. You're more
No, it
popular
didn't.
than I am.
No, it didn't.
I
Okay,
bet
he give
it
me.
cost more than my home.
I got him down 10,000 on it. He wasn't going another dime, but I was pretty happy to get him down a little bit on it. So
Well, I'm just glad y'all teamed up. Nettie was able to find you
Yeah.
guys sharp. I
but
mean,
you know what I was
I
telling
was
you though.
drooling before I got there. I'm drooling now, and it ain't even mine.
Oh, yeah.
So I go to this auction on Saturday, right? And I drive an hour to get out there. I get back home. I'm telling Eddie, I said, it's just not what I was looking for. And it went for like $84,000. I figured it'd go for around 50 or 60, and it ended up going for 84,000. It wasn't worth that at all. And then I get back home and said, and Eddie asked if I got it, and I said, no, I just wasn't. And she sends me a picture of this. This one's 5 miles from that auction site that I was at the day before, so I had to turn around and drive all the way back out to the next day.
Yeah, but no pain,
It was
no
worth
gain.
it. Yeah, it was worth it.
Yeah.
I love that. I mean, I love it. I mean, you couldn't. I mean,
Actually, it was on a Monday. I'll take that back. We drove out to the auction on Sunday. You see, I got my uniform on. I told my boss, I said I want to take off a little early to go take a look at this rig, and he actually just said, go right now. So we went out there like at 1 o'clock.
I found it when you were on your Sunday night live.
Yeah, that's right.
And sent it to you on the live.
That's right. So that's why I have that uniform on, because I was actually at work Monday, and he told me to go get it before it sells. So,
Hey,
or go look at it before it sells.
Aaron Jemison says that your RV makes you look skinny.
I was thinking the same thing, Aaron.
It does. It makes you look tiny. Seriously.
Well, good. I like it.
You almost look as little as Gary standing next to that thing.
Those pants make me look fat, though, I think.
For one, I'd have to pull up over the first step. But
well, speaking of the steps, you have to make sure you have to make sure those steps are in before you level, because the airbags drop. And the first time I did it, I didn't pull them in. So that was interesting, trying to get it back up.
That's crazy, because normally when you turn on your rig, if you get power to your rig, your stairs come in. Maybe you didn't have power to your rig as far as the ignition.
Well, probably didn't, Eddie. That sounds
That's
like
what happened.
Nettie,
They come
don't
in.
be screaming at Jerry. Don't be yelling at
now, and I'm at the campsite, and I did the self-leveling. The front of it, the front end's setting off the ground about 2. I can't even use the stairs. It's so, but it's down low enough that I don't need them. The front end, if you see right there behind me, the front end's actually, you can't see the top part of the tire because it's setting so low. But I don't need the steps, because you just step right into the coach.
Wow.
So,
how level did your pad have to be to level? Did they tell you?
No, they didn't. But I did it at my house, and I know my house isn't very level, and it leveled out pretty good there. It takes about, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 minutes to get it completely. It's kind of like Melanetti's with the hydraulic, and this is kind of weird because there's 2 hydraulics in the back, but there's nothing in the front. But it all levels off airbags.
So you don't have to worry about having the problem that scared us all to death with Mel and Nettie's sliding down the hill on stilts.
Mine was doing the worm.
Yeah.
I
don't think so.
If y'all missed that show, the first one we had when we come back from the camping trip, Mel was lifting the Taj Mahal there, and as it was lifting, he walks around behind the rig, and we're all standing in the front. All of a sudden, Nettie's mansion starts sliding down the hill. Yeah. You want to talk about, I was a little nervous.
Yeah, I think I was too.
I didn't even notice.
And Nettie was inside still.
Yeah, Nettie was in it at the time.
Yeah, it does it all the time. I'm used to it. It wants to keep driving is what it wants to do.
Yeah, buddy.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's cool.
Big dog, Jerry Holly.
Okay, now we're
Power. Aaron.
Aaron.
There we go. Now I can see the chat again.
But yeah, that is awesome. Yeah, you're gonna have to do a walkthrough.
Yeah, I'll try to do that tomorrow. I don't have anything going on. I'll be able to stay down there all day tomorrow. Kids want to come down and do a cookout, so.
Oh yeah, yeah. Our Epic, they were down with their Class A, and Eddie had theirs, and we were all at DeSoto State Park, which all of us, peons that had these small rigs and the manual jack, all of us peons, we didn't have any problem camping there. It was all these uppity do, Class A mansion people. They like to not have got level. Yep, Nettie and
we weren't level, but we dealt with
Nettie and them's tires were actually off the ground. That's how unlevel theirs was, and Michael and Shelley would have been, but they blocked it up. So they had a little issue at DeSoto with quote level lots.
Yeah, I didn't have any issues.
I didn't either.
No.
No, yeah, not then. You would now.
The only issue I had, I left all my sewer hoses at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of those sites were really unlevel, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably get a site over there by where you were, Jerry, instead of pulling into where we were. If you take your rig back to DeSoto.
Yeah, there's some areas over there where we were at. You could have backed your guys' rig in there.
Yeah, would have been better to back it in.
that one that they said was taken, but nobody ever was in it.
Yeah.
I don't
know.
That.
There were some big Class A's down there in that loop we were at, and they seemed to be doing fine.
Yeah, most of them appeared to be a little more level than some of those spots on the other side.
Oh, my backyard signs didn't get to see your rig either.
Oh, we're getting some people come. Oh, I think he saw. He said, "Was that Jerry's rig?"
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm ready for a road trip now for sure.
I bet you are.
I'm just itching.
They'll have a hard time keeping you at that fire hall, won't they?
Yeah, I think they know that too.
They done looking for your replacement, ain't they, Jerry?
Vacation. Oh, yeah. Let me show you. Let me see.
You probably got a ton of.
Oh, I took it home.
Days.
Yeah. Plus, I had the state send me my retirement papers to see where I'd be at right now. So we're looking. I'm thinking a year. It'd take me that long to get ready, get everything sold that I need to sell, and whatever fits in that rig is what I'm going to have. I'm not going to have no storage unit anywhere or anything like that. I might keep my little shed, but other than that, what fits in it goes with me, and what don't gets sold.
Yeah. That's how we are. Everything we own is in here.
Yeah. That's the way to have it. If I can figure out how to make that slide out work. Either that or it's going to be my big old self trying to crawl in the middle of that thing to put stuff in the middle of it.
Oh, you're talking about your slide tray in your basement?
The slide tray.
Yeah.
It's a nice one. Just can't figure out how to make it work.
You need to put one of them in the back of your truck and put a camper shell on it.
Well, I got the cover, so I just get a slide out for it, and then I can just put extra stuff back there. But yeah, got enough room for my A-Smoke grill and my Blackstone. So what else do you need, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Yep.
I think Felix and what's his name's going to try to go camping here in December.
Mm-hmm.
And I may sneak down there and spend a couple of days with them too.
That'll be nice.
That'd be cute.
Now what I'm trying to figure out, if I keep that thing plugged in all the time, does it keep the tanks and everything warm? So you don't have to winterize?
Oh.
You got to go see Mel and Nettie and let them inspect the rig.
Didn't you say you had a video on that rig to watch?
Yeah, there's an instructional, but it don't really go over that.
Okay.
So it goes through all the leveling and the component, the electric components and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He never said anything in the video about when you plug it in and it sparks, what you're supposed to do with that.
Aaron said only if it has the heaters.
It has heaters. He said it has tank heaters in it. So I don't.
There you go.
So then if you are
you're
plugged
okay.
in, you should be okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It may have a switch you have to turn on though.
Yeah, because we have a
Yeah,
heated
remember to
basement.
find that switch.
Yeah.
So as long as you're keep your heat going, Nettie, yours isn't going to freeze because mine's all heated too down there.
Yeah.
So, Jerry,
Our
You may-
ethics said it may not keep the pipes warm, though.
Mm.
Yeah. You have to, like, your outdoor piping, you know what I mean? Like your hoses.
Oh
We
yeah,
normally keep ours wrapped up, and you can buy a
a heated
called?
water
Like a
hose.
heated hose, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
And
those.
then you also have to you know, where you connect to the water that's at the RV park. We insulate it. We put stuff around it because that you can actually have your water freeze from there, so you won't get any in your rig. So
Aaron said
Okay.
you do have to turn them on.
yeah.
Oh, now I gotta
But
learn.
you know,
how
we're
to,
not staying at
now I
a
gotta learn how to talk sexy to a rig.
Yes.
hey,
Mm,
Jerry,
never was too good at
your
that.
rig is a pirate ship.
Yeah.
you gotta get a patch. You gotta wear a patch.
Well, every time I end up keep cutting my hand and bumping my head, I'll end
I
up poking
know.
my eye out with something.
Let me see your hand. Is it bad?
Oh my lord!
Took
I've
a
run a
couple.
drill through my thumb worse than that before.
It just took a big chunk out of it. Just bled forever. It wouldn't stop bleeding.
Oh, let me just thank y'all all again for the TV. I didn't realize how much clearer new TVs were than older. I had a great TV, but wow, it's like you're in a movie theater.
Oh yeah,
That
Yeah, those
baby's
are nice.
awesome.
I bet it looks nice on your fireplace.
I seen the
Uncle
picture you
Lisa.
sent. Yeah,
Uncle Lisa's here.
Uncle Lisa.
in the house. So
There he
we
is.
are going to sign off at the top of the hour, and you guys can go raid Felix at Happy Place Camping. I've got to go buy a brand new set of tires, put on a truck that I'm fixing to sell, but can't hardly sell a truck that needs tires. So, and then I got to do some running around for Tammy. Dad's supposed to be over here. Now I got to go to school and then come back and work with Dad here.
And don't forget Sunday.
Sunday,
Party,
the
party.
for Happy Place Camping. Don't forget the
Yep.
party for Happy Place Camping.
I was sitting here thinking, what's Sunday?
Well, I was sitting there thinking.
Out of
I was
something.
sitting there thinking this morning. I'm going, oh man, I got to do a Sunday night show and the Chiefs are playing, but I forgot. Felix is going to do a
Oh.
Sunday night show,
Jerry,
and I
Jerry.
can watch the Chiefs play
Jerry.
and watch her.
So Jesse comes home and he's like, do you know what time the Chiefs play Sunday? I'm like, no, because, I don't pay that much attention. He's like, that's why Jerry gave us his spot. He wasn't being nice.
I didn't realize it either. I didn't know they played Sunday night. I thought they played Sunday, and then I'm thinking, oh man, I got a Sunday night show to
so I'm
do.
going to be doing the live stream all by myself, huh? So, yeah. So,
Well,
if he gets, I call it the football glaze. If he gets this real blank look on his face, even though he's looking right at the screen or you, he just gets this real blank look, then
Chiefs aren't doing good.
paying attention. Somewhere that football game must be going. So,
Is he wearing an earpiece where he's listening to it?
yeah. So,
Yeah,
he says,
it'll
I
look like it.
but he does. I've seen it. I can be talking to him and he's looking right at me, but I mean it's just like blank.
Well, I figure if
I'm to the TV over here, not paying attention to what I'm saying.
I can leave, I got to be out of the campground at 11 o'clock Sunday, and I should be able to be down there and set up next to Nettie and Mel by the time the game comes on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you should get down there easy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and then we can be on the live together.
Yeah. Hey, did you send a link of where the park you're at?
Yeah.
And
You
tell
did send me a
Nettie,
link.
tell Nettie to pick out you a good level spot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll send it to you again. So you have
Okay. And I'll call them today and see if I can get next to you guys.
Yeah, my backyard science. We're in our. I'm in one of the extra bedrooms. This is our office area. So this is going to be where I do most of the lives. I may do some from the dining room. I was showing Felix them looking out. We got 2 corner windows, so I may do some live streams from in there from time to time. So
Are you getting all settled in?
a little bit. We've had a few issues. They're coming. We wound up. I was telling this yesterday. I think Tammy's nephew's in a wheelchair, so we've been looking for a wheelchair ramp, thinking somebody had one they didn't need. Well, somebody gave us one, so
Oh, good.
got a wheelchair ramp. Then I was looking for a deck because you got to have a deck to run the wheelchair ramp to, and so we just didn't really have a whole lot of extra money to spend on building porches, and so I wound up buying a back deck, a 12 by 20, and a front porch, 8 by 8. They're not covered, but they're matching. They come off the same house trailer. We bought them from some people that owns a mobile home place here for $500.
Oh, wow. Is that one that you were moving in place the other day?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's a big deck.
We're waiting on the underpin the trailer. We're gonna have to do some repairs, but the floorboards alone on a deck is $9.75 each for 12-foot 5-quarter boards. And so the floorboards alone on the back deck would have been $400. So I got both for $500. So if I had to spend $100 or $200 on repairs, I'm still way ahead.
Yes, you are.
Jerry, did you get my text?
Probably. Let me see here. Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay. So that's where we're getting it serviced, and they have their own RV park.
And they'll just let people stay there that not getting serviced.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a phone there. Yep.
Yep. There's a phone number.
That way, if you have any problems, they can work on it.
And they're pull-through sites, so it's nice.
Well, Mel and Eddie's going to hook me up with the fuel card if they're on.
So you can save on diesel. Yeah.
I've got one. What is the TRS card?
Yeah, the EFS, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. It works. I mean, we made money. Saved money.
Well, it's got a 150-gallon gas tank on it, so
it's not gas.
Maybe a little bit or diesel.
It's fuel, Jerry. Fuel.
Yeah.
Every little bit will help.
Don't be putting gas in it. That would
you want to stay away from that.
Yeah, you'd probably use a lot more choice words if you done that.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be bad. Okay, we got a couple minutes. I'm dropping the link.
Yeah.
So
to watch Felix.
I know we won't have a show Monday morning. I got a doctor's appointment. Try to have one Tuesday, but next week, being a holiday week, it's just going to be hit and miss. It has been lately anyway. So we're still trying to get all the place put together. So maybe you'll see us Tuesday. Might not, but maybe since I've got somewhat set up a little bit here, maybe I can hop in and out when I have time on some of your other live streams. So
our Tuesday night, I don't know
about Tuesday night. Yeah, so I'm going to say no on Tuesday night, more than likely.
Okay.
When a week from Monday we're going to kick off season 2, I'm going to try to have a regular schedule starting then. So maybe by then we'll have most of it, because they're going to try to underpin it Saturday. Me and Dad will probably work on the decks as they get done, and maybe Sunday. I'm off for the next 2 weeks, so I don't have school. So
congratulations, His Way Homestead, 24th wedding anniversary Monday.
Woo-hoo.
Oh yeah,
man, what'd that cost you? How much you have to pay her to stay with you for 24 years?
Okay, we gotta go.
I hope I see you guys all Sunday night, 8 p.m. Central Time.
Yeah.
Party. All right. Congratulations to Happy Place Camping. See y'all later, guys. Bye.